All right, we're back. We're back. We're back. We're back. We're back. What? What's the volume? Why does it seems so loud on my end? What do we got here? Nostalgic Bond? This isn't new. Why are you acting like, why is it acting like all these anniversary events are new when they're not? That's wild. Okay. Let's sit here for a second, listen to the music while I get a message typed up. I don't know why. Discord is being really funky. It's not letting me search on the official server. It's not letting me search for myself. Like for posts I've made. So I'm gonna just have to search for my name. Here we go. This is what I'm looking for. Okie dokie. Alright, finally ready. Oh wait, we've got to change. I think. Okay. Yeah, I just relocated you guys to the top right corner from the bottom right. So we're going back. We're gonna do more for this World of Peace today. Finally, I can see we were capped out on energy. Now I don't know if anybody noticed there, but where my Luxite are at, I may have gotten suckered into doing a few more pulls trying to get Convallaria over the weekend, and unfortunately no luck there. We're at about 8,000 now instead of like 10,000. So I did 2 more 10 pulls. And then I got some refunded from the one event. So okay, let's see here. We're gonna give let's see, Nazda's getting scooped up here. There you go. Get yourself a trinket. You got Pamina today, yo, that's pretty hype. That's pretty hype. Shout out to Pamina. Yeah, and like I said earlier, shout out to Pamina. Because she's a Dragoon, just like the character we pulled in COTC today, and so I'm gonna be using her here today. That's for sure. Although I don't think I actually brought her into for this World of Peace, did I? Oh, nice, from the free 10 pull. Let's go. Yeah, that's super hype. I hope I can get at least one person from them too. See, everybody I want to give stuff to is down there. Oh no, wait, here's Pixel. Let's give Pixel some stuff. Let's give Nazda some more stuff. Why not? That's a good question, Onan. I mean, I don't know. We'll have to see. I think the way that it was worded, it sounded like it was just volume 3. So like I mean, I'm assuming it's just COTC music, right? It's just their renditions of COTC music. not their renditions of Zero music, which is kind of interesting, but you know, I'm not gonna complain about that. That's fine for me, whatever. So apparently, did I not do my dailies last night? Oh gosh, I did some of them. Oh, you know what? I didn't do, yeah, I didn't do tower. I can auto that off stream. We don't need to do that on stream, I don't think. I'm just gonna dump some stamina here before we get started, so we're not sitting at cap here. We can actually recuperate some throughout the day. I'm doing Watcher almost exclusively here now, because I've got like how many breakers do I have at 13 now? I have like 4 or 5 breakers at 13 already, and I have one defender, Magnus, at 13, I think. I have 2 destroyers at 13 now. I have Nungull, and I did Barrel as well. I got Barrel's special, I think. And breakers, I have Pam, and I didn't actually do Augusto. And I don't know if I will. Maybe what I'll do with him is I'll wait and get his special. Whenever his special gets added to the game, then I'll 13 him, because I'm, you know, with with getting an Ana last week, I mean, he's who she replaced basically. So I did do Xavier. I don't know if people saw on Discord. I did do Xavier, and I honestly think Xavier is just a solid pick for 13 for everybody. Honestly, and he's very niche use. Well, he's not niche use, but the reason for 13ing him is for a very niche purpose, and it's because he is a phenomenal speed leader. When you get his rank 13, and maybe I should just go into here and show you guys. I did so much work into him. Look at this. He's on my second row, and he's 1 star only. He passed up 5-star Gloria. When this gets to level 3 stars, this number will go up to 3, and so it will reduce Spear of Iria by 3 turns. This is really, really big, because Spear of Iria gives himself speed 3, 150 more speed, and when it's 3 stars, that number goes to 3. This number gets 3 subtracted from it, so it is a 2-turn cooldown, and it is a 2-turn duration. So all of a sudden, he just permanently has 150 more speed. He has permanently 343 speed. I don't know for sure, but I think he's going to be the fastest character in the game. And that's got to count for something. That's got to be useful somewhere, somehow. And I'm just going to try it and see where I can find use for him. But I think the fact that he can become the fastest character is going to be useful. And if I hop off the screen here, you can see mine's stats are not bad. He's got 7k HP, and he's got 3700 attack. So like, even though his numbers are 90 and 110 only, the other thing this does is fully fills his energy every 2 turns. And so he's going to be able to ult every other turn, which is going to give him like mobility and AoE and speed debuffing too, which should be useful, right? It should be useful. And the other thing this does is gives him more damage dealt and more damage reduction for free too. And those numbers, I can't remember whether they go up to, I mean, we can look here. I can't remember whether they go up to 20 or 25. They go up to 20. So yeah, this is what we're aiming for. And yeah, I'm a little bit ways off, but I think as I continue pushing the new content that they added last week, I think we're it's not going to take that long to get this much more and to be able to three star this. I guess I should stop calling it stars. I can't remember where I saw stars, but it looks like all the languages level. So get it to level 3. But yeah, really interesting and very. Now I did end up having to do, I know, yucky. Right after using 6 Castalia on Anana, I ended up having to use 1 on him too, because he technically wants both of his rank 11s, I think, because this gives him knockback, so a little bit of utility, and it's also his biggest multiplier, and it also gives him parry and preempt, some more survivability. And so, like, I think you just maybe you want to use this on the turn in between ulting, right? Like, you go Falling Comet Dash turn 1, and then turn 2 you go Musou, and then you go Falling Comet Dash, and then Musou, and so on and so forth, back and forth, back and forth. Or wait, no, you can't because of the cooldown here. Yeah, I mean, I guess he'll have to basic in there. He'll have to do this the first time and then basic and then do this the second time. But that's whatever. That's fine. I had this lying around, so this is pretty decent. The second stat, it would have been nice if it was physical attack or HP percentage, but whatever. And then this was just laying around too. Also, would have been nice if we had more than 1 roll on that, but whatever. And then over here we've got, now wait a second. Why did I put this on him when it's physical defense down there at? I think this was a mistake. This is not what he should be using. I wonder if I did this like really late at night and I didn't notice this was defense and I thought it was attack. Cause that's funny. That's really funny. Yeah, not a whole lot of choices here. I mean, we could take that from him, or we could just... I think what we're going to have to do is turn this off and just try to get a couple percentage rolls on here. Or wait, why didn't hers show? Oh, it did. You know what? It did. It was Anana's that didn't show up. Yeah, I mean, like, this one would probably be better. I'm not sure whether we want... I mean, like, this would be okay. This would be better than what he's got now, I think. Well, no, it would be a little bit less attack, right? But it would also have this, which would probably more than make up for it. Here again, we could do this one and get physical defense. Yeah, I don't know. Toss up between these two. Do you want magic defense or physical defense? He's definitely got way more physical defense. And as far as his trait, it has to do with him having enemies nearby him, both when he attacks and at the start or the end of the turn. And so yeah, I'm gonna actually try using him and we'll see how it goes. I would like to get him into shard farming and just to get more stats on him. But unfortunately I swapped Nungull out last night and I brought Nono in because if I remember correctly, Nono's special ascension skill needs to have access to her trait, and her trait doesn't go down to a 1-turn cooldown until she's 5 stars. So I think because I'm wanting to use Nono again, once her special gets added, I think I've got to star her up. So I'm working on that now instead. But maybe after her, or maybe after Lutfi and Anana, maybe he actually makes it into there. As crazy as that sounds, I know, like, he's such a potato, but I think in the end he's gonna end up actually being hopefully being pretty okay on top of being the speed leader. I think I think I'm just gonna go all in on the physical, on him being there for physical purposes and do this one over the magic defense. I don't think 7% attack makes up for 12% damage because we get more. He gets like more attack, I think, from here. Well, I guess he gets both, yeah. This part is really weird though, right? Like he needs to start his turn next to enemies. Or end them, but the ending part seems like that's like only for like alert stuff, right? And I don't even know. The dude does not even have any alert stuff. So what is the point in his trait having that? I guess actually if he ends next to it, that means no, it doesn't. Because it doesn't actually have a duration, right? It doesn't say it lasts for like one turn or something. So yeah, he literally needs to start his turn next to enemies. And then he gets this massive damage bonus too. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why I didn't equip the other one. Talked about it and then didn't do it. So he's gonna lose. He's gonna lose a little bit more attack, yeah. So now he's under 3,700. And so we're gonna need. I wonder actually. I wonder if I have anything we can upgrade now. We have one. Ah, we have. Yeah, we have one. Okay. Oh, give me the next one, yeah. Oh wait, one more. Oh, dude, we just got an upgrade. Nice. Fair enough. That one's better. Cool. So he should be back up over 3,700. There we go. He actually lost power. I think because the defense on here went down because it's a trash blue roll, not a rainbow roll. But whatever, it's fine. It's okay. This is better. This is what we want. I think his defense, yeah, his defense actually went under 1,100. But whatever. Gloria's like, yes, it's my time to shine again. But yeah, so I'm gonna try messing around with him moving forward. Yeah, I don't think there's anything else. Actually, there is. Safi reclaimed the top spot. I can't remember what she did. I think was it this one? It might have been this one because this one is really nice, right? I don't think it was any rolls. Yeah, I think it was that. I don't think I just 13'd her. Now it's telling me I should go do this, but yeah, I don't think I want to do that, right? Because I would rather use those on Xavier for now. And even if I wasn't going to use them on Xavier, I would still rather use them. I think I would rather use them on Pam, on Rowie. I don't think his was that good, if I remember right. Yeah, why is his about taking piercing damage? Shouldn't it be about, it should be about doing piercing damage, yeah? I don't remember what his is. Is his... It's not bad, honestly, because remember he converts he converts physical defense to physical attack. And so that wouldn't actually be the worst thing in the world for him. I think he's probably around the same area. Now I finally got around to 60ing the flint, and I think I got her, yeah, I think I got her a better tarot. And so like you want me to upgrade this? Oh crap, we have a lot of these. Ugh. I technically could, but like I like barrel, but I don't think I can do it on barrel, right? Like I've got to save these materials for more important characters. Now don't get me wrong, like obviously I worked on her a bit over the weekend, and she surpassed Etta here even. She's up to 3,800 attack, which isn't bad. She's kind of, at least magic wise, she's kind of tanky. She's got almost 7k. I know, me too, right? she was my starter here. Yeah, I think now Nungull is one that I want the special 13 for eventually when that gets added. She's even higher up. Look at that. She's up to 3,900 now. She's gonna hit hard eventually when we finally get around to really doing stuff with her and with destroyers. I'm trying to do more with defenders and destroyers because I need both of them for the pioneer stuff. And so like for defenders, like suppression, what happened to him? Wait. Oh, I need to 60 this yet. I used suppression over the weekend for that. I've got to get both of his up to 60. I used Teton over the weekend. Where the heck is, here he is. Got to 60 that as well. His physical attack is trash though. He's such a potato compared to. Now I think part of the reason why is because I engraved him for like, well, he's got trash engravings, but I really the last thing I was using him for was weaponry, I think 3, and so like I didn't try to make his attack anywhere respectable, but I'm sure if I really tried I could probably get his attack like over 3,000 at least. Yeah, that's also true for sure. Honestly, I need a destroyer. I need a newer or a defender. I need one of the newer defenders. And like I don't care which one it is. I would be happy with Flavia. I would be happy with Layla. I would be happy with Isa. I mean, I would be the most happy with Isa, but any of those 3 I would be quite happy with. And then destroyers, yeah, I need destroyers too. Honestly, looking at it, and in that game mode, my destroyers are even worse than my defenders because there are better epic defenders than destroyers. And so like it's a slog when I try to do the destroyer stuff in there. Yeah, it's rough. Let me finish doing this. I didn't finish doing this yet, but yeah, I think I got sidetracked because I was talking about doing Watcher in here. My Watchers are very, very top heavy, right? I've got Anana and I've got Safi, and then it kind of just falls off a cliff after those two, I think. I mean, I've got like Ballista and Divine Grace, but they're not they're not really built that well or anything. I think I already did my free 10 pull. Yeah, I already did the free 10 pull. Got nothing again. Yeah, see, I did those 2 20 pulls there. Now wait, look at this. Look at this. I'm gonna hit the soft pity on the gen pool from these free pulls they're giving us. So maybe we can get lucky and we can actually pick up someone good that I don't already have. That would be something. And I'm also, oh, you know what? Hold on. Because remember, Sarah figured out that if you fall below 2%, you get like a soft pity too. So I wonder if we could fall below 2% before the 20 pulls. Right? Or if we could use that to like target characters in the near future or something. Not sure. Let me do some. Let me go back in there. We've got to see. Or wait. Hold on a second. Oh, because the soft pity is going down from the free pulls too. Ooh. You know what I think the play there is? You know what I think the play there is? I think what I do is I do another 10 pull on Get Together tonight. Right? But I do it after my free 10 pull. And so the second 10 pull will hit the soft pity. And if I do it on this banner, hopefully I'll get one of them. Right? Oh, I didn't even think about that. I wish I would have realized that like a few days earlier, because then maybe I would have saved I probably could have saved 3,000 in here, right? If I would have just waited a couple more days. You're talking about the hard pity, that's over here. But the soft pity is shared among all banners. And I think I can kind of manipulate that by using it on this Get Together for two characters I don't. Well, it doesn't. Yeah, I mean, I think if I remember right with how it works is, and I could be wrong, but I think, let's see. Let's see, so we're looking for... Yeah, see, look at that. These two characters account for 75% of the legendary rate. And so, like, I've got 3 out of 4 chance with using this on this banner, I think, to get one of them. I think that's what that means, unless I'm missing something. But I think this right here, because they're rated up, I think that means it's most likely going to be one of them. So I think I can kind of manipulate the soft pity here because of that. And you know the other part of that's... See, I think the other part... Wait, now Blossoms of Convallaria, that's an honor, right? So then we did... Yeah, honestly, all these polls I did on this Get Together banner, plus the free polls, it looks like hopefully it'll help me get one of them. And honestly, either way, I mean, I would rather have Convallaria, but Luvada would also be a big upgrade for my account because I don't... My last... Oh, that's right. Shit, no. I mean, she would be a magical upgrade, but I forgot she's a breaker. It's kind of funky, right? Because she's a mage, basically, right? And she's like a black mage. She's a fire mage. But she's a breaker. She's not a destroyer. So yeah, that actually makes me really hope it's him. Damn, I wish I could show these polls on stream. I guess I'll just record them tonight, I guess. Since there's gonna be a legendary coming. And hopefully it'll just be him. But okay, let me we need to come in here. We need to do expeditions, I think. Yes. Okay, and we're going up to 11. Okay. I still need to. God, these two, they're. We get another slot at 12. I think that'll also want Nurgle and or Nungle maybe. I'm not sure, so we can't do the other one. This unlocks at 16. Now, if I remember correctly, once you get to 22, then you start getting like the then you start getting the daily stuff. And so it's like really important to get to 22 as soon as possible. And so I'm like trying to make sure I'm farming these two more because I'm needing more of these still right now than these. And so like we need to send out this, and that's Metha, Lutfi, and Gloria. And I'm trying to split these characters up too. So I'm gonna do like Gloria. I think Gloria and Augusto usually go out. Wait. Oh, hold on. Wait. We can do 3 people in a team now to get more. Okay. Jeez. All right. T didn't come along. That's new. So we should get better rewards for that, yeah? And so I think basically what I'm gonna do is I'll probably do 4 in each of these, let's see, or maybe 3. Shoot, I need to look, let's see. So we've got those there, and then we've got these here. Yeah, that's the tricky part, because you don't want to use any of the characters in the wrong spots, right? And so it kind of feels like with the other ones you want to go a little bit far down for the others so you don't accidentally. Oh, that's whoops. Nope, I guess I sent out a bunch last night. Okay, never mind then. Never mind on that. Now, if we come over here, this reset, I spent my first 3 in Courage, obviously, because this is up to 20. And some of you probably saw the video on Discord that I shared of the brief rundown on why I did Courage first and of the clear. And hopefully you also saw the spreadsheet that I linked in the video, which is Hockey's here. Because, oh no, you know what? Hold on. Can we change this over to dark mode? I literally just want to change it to dark. That. We need to change it. Oh man, it is dark. This is Google Sheets' deal. Come on. I don't think we can change it to dark mode. That kind of sucks. I mean, but I guess it makes sense. I guess what we could do. Nah, I'm not even good. Let's just look at it. Okay, so this tells you where you need to farm and what characters you're looking at. I think I went down a bit, but we can see who is in which category. And so I'm trying to be very specific with where I'm farming. There's a good chance we might just go back into there, because we've got like Raleigh SP, we've got the upcoming Samantha SP in there, we've got Anana and Safi SP in there too, and And honestly, I'm thinking I probably want to get like level 1 of these roll ascension skills on the characters, just because they give added benefits and stuff. It's just like another small way of making our characters stronger. And the resources ramp up very heavily between levels 1 and 3. And so like it's much cheaper to take something from to like unlock a skill than it is to take it from 2 to 3. And then I think, let's see, there's also base Safi down here too. And so I was thinking just courage probably. But maybe what I'll do, I'll probably this week, I'm not going to do this now, because what happens if I get Uvada, or Uvada's here in innovation, or if I get Kavari, who's in Oathkeeping. Oh, now that's funky. Kavari sucks. He's in the same category as Lutfi, where his stuff is defensive. I wonder if they have a special one for him yet in here. Probably not, right? No, he's too new yet. Okay. Yeah, I probably will just keep farming courage, honestly. Most of my characters that I use are in courage right now. Let me see, what did Onin say? And wait, also, why are we not seeing, did it already leave, or should be seeing? Oh, my bad, I have this on the screen too. Wait. Oh, I clicked on the wrong thing. It should be that and this. There we go. My bad, your message should have been on the screen there, Onin, and I blocked it from being there by having us on the wrong scene. Oh, interesting. Yeah, I'll have to check that out. Thanks for the heads up there. And you're talking about the volume 3 one that's in the collectors. Yeah, so I mean, I guess I will keep doing this. I'm at 16. I could probably do this now, honestly, and it wouldn't be too bad. Are you serious? You only get 6 for this? That's kind of wild, isn't it? That's such a slog. Now, you do get a lot more from just beating it, right? Because there's like an event going on right now too, where we'll probably get like 20 more or something for finishing it, and then we have the three attempts, so you could technically get 18. Or yeah, no, I wouldn't be able to do the 30 now, I don't think. Yeah, I'm down to 64 now. I've heard some people are already into the triple digits, which is nice and impressive. I think I'll wait here. I'll wait until I get a notification on my phone that we're at 16, but I think in the meantime, because I will. Oh, interesting. That would be really cool. I hope you're right. Now it is 4:30 already. I don't know. I'm pretty sure we got a Brewers game tonight, so we probably are going to be doing like a normal length stream today. Let me see here. Yeah, 6:15 first pitch. So we probably only have like an hour and a half to go. I will continue working on this tonight, and even if I can get some more of this done like right after the stream, off stream, I will try to get this number as high as I can. And maybe I was finding that I'm able to push up more now that I'm actually playing it the right way. So like in here, if you guys didn't notice, in here, especially once you get to like the second level, you start unlocking these skills where the classes are getting actual skills that unlock for them, but they're also having yeah, and they get that when you have 4 more of them. And I don't think I've actually used the Seeker one here, or the Watcher one, sorry. I've used the Seeker one a lot, and honestly, what it seems like is you want to just run every single fight you're doing, depending on what type of enemy you're fighting. So, like here on floor 64, I'm fighting defenders. This is a slog. doing the defender stuff is a massive slog for me, and so is the destroyer stuff. But like, so I'm doing the defender now. So I'm using like 4 defenders, and then I'm using like either SP Safi or SP Anana or something to go along with them, like a support slash utility damage dealer. And it just seems to be working the best, where you use the 4 characters of the role that enemies are not doing bonus damage to, and then you're able to punch up higher. Before I claimed them like 16 hours, almost 14 hours ago, I think I was 14 or 15, and I was still doing 21s. Like, I was able to punch up more with my second weakest role by actually using using mostly of the role that's tailored for the floor. So that plays a big part. And so, like, I think this 64 is probably going to be the last defender. Or wait, 65 is the last defender. And then we switch over to breaker, and my breakers are way better than my defenders. So I will probably blast through these right here. And right now, yeah, I can do these. It does take a little bit of time, but I don't run out of turns, so it's not too bad. All right, let's hop into the story, because that's why we actually changed games, right? And didn't just keep playing around with our new friend Kane. That would be really cool to bring him into this game. He would be blowing everybody up in here too. Okay, so let's see. I'm gonna try going controller, if it'll let me. There we go. Try to get my bearings on what's going on here. Our characters are in the 40s. It looks like 45. I'm assuming they cap out at 60, so we might not have that that much more of the story to go. Probably, I don't know. Like, that almost makes me think we might be able to finish this tomorrow, but we'll see. Okay, so we're doing crit battle. Oh, how's it going, Solstice? We did some octopathing today too, which was fun. We finally got Kane from the Final Fantasy IV collab, which was great. The regional quest, let's see, how are we doing over here? We have no charges, so we can't do anything here. That means we've got to do the event battle. We've got to liberate Eastern Crossroads. Now, let's see, it's level 40, so this is pretty low level. This should be pretty easy. We might auto this if we can. Bandits dominate the Eastern Crossroads. Investigate their presence, subdue hostile forces, and gain local support. Alright, we can do that. I think we can roll all of the above there. Oh, wow. Yeah, that's right. Crossroads. Talk about a throwback stage, right? Interesting that it's locking Inanna in here for me. She's story and Edda's story. I mean, you know what? You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna play with... Oh, wait, no, we're not, because we're in Spiral. I was gonna say we're gonna play with our new toy, but our new toy is not in here. Okay, let's where... Oh, they did a good job catching up. But why don't we get these two caught up even further, yeah? Because Tony's 46 right now. Okay, that should do it. We got Kane from the Final Fantasy IV collab today. We did have to go to Hard Pity, but because it was my second account, there were tons of like optional boss fighting content that we did in the Master Tower in the tower mode in the game, and so we were able to. It only took about, I don't know, what was it, like 2.5 hours to get to get enough to do 60 pulls, which was pretty good. And we even picked up another copy of Rydia along the way, which was pretty cool too. The bandits plaguing the eastern crossroads have entrenched themselves here. Those Creektown villagers hired help after all. Just some backwater merc group, nothing to fear. Most of them probably turned to banditry out of desperation. We've got nowhere left to run. We'll fight to the death if we must. Come on. Stan, these people were once refugees and have been forced into banditry. Creektown villagers mentioned they never actually killed anyone. If possible, please show mercy. I understand. They've also... Is that a crab they've got over there with them, too? Can you stop throwing Molotov cocktails at us, please? They've literally got a shooting hermit crab. So is it, like, ranged? It's literally ranged. A crab is gonna, like, shoot us with like, water or something. That's fun. What is this? We can deploy a thunder cannon. Well, that's fun. Obviously, you want to do that every chance you get. It can do damage 3 times and then it self-destructs. That's interesting. It did it, I don't remember, did it say the range? I mean, now I think the thing is, I think the range we're looking at here isn't actually the shooting range of it. I think that's the summoning range of it, right? But I think we still should probably be able to get away with it being like down here, maybe. Right, we've got really wonky skills equipped here, don't we? Yeah, we brought her in here with the wrong skill equipped too. Oh man. Yeah, I don't know. I'm already kind of feeling like anti-controller here. And I it's a little bit unfortunate, but after trying out Titan Quest 2's early access yesterday, I have to say the controller support in it needs some work too. It's not the greatest. And so like hopefully by the time they get to porting it to consoles, it'll be a bit smoother there. Now if we go here, let's see, that's 2 and 4. They target, the AI loves targeting flags and spears and stuff that we put on the ground, right? And so like if I put it here, I think 2 is gonna go over there and attack it instead of like coming towards us. Like I think it just gets blown up there, and 11 and even 12 might end up attacking it too. So I think we've got to keep it down here, and we've got to try to protect it a little bit. She's gonna, oh my gosh, yeah, she's gonna blow them up. God, this animation is just, it's so glorious. I feel like I'm throwing out a spirit bomb in Dragon Ball or something every time I use that, because it's like, here's the power of the people, of all the people. Now, Rally is so easy to get like high value from, because I can literally just attack those barriers to trigger her move, and then she gets more movement, and then we can bring her up here. I love this character. I feel like every time I play with her, like she just always overperforms, and I'm always like, why am I not using this character more? I swear. I feel like she's probably my most slept on character, which seems kind of wild because she's, you know, everybody knows she's good, right? We were crushed by the king's army taxes and forced to flee to Crossroads, only to be caught in a war there. Then we had to go to the mine pit where Darklight used us for experiments. We've always been helpless victims. You don't understand what we've been through. This time we're fighting for survival. We'll resist to our last breath. Their anger fuels their resolve. Don't rush in. War and oppression have destroyed countless Irian families. That was cool. What the hell is that? A barnacle fruit. It will explode at the start of the next 2 rounds. Oh, that's kind of cool, actually. I wonder if we can we target it? Can we destroy it? No, not the stone wall. Seriously? I was gonna say, so Edda and sort of even a little bit of Inanna here are telling us we should go easy on them and that they've had a rough life and the win conditions are defeat all of them. Like not like convince them to ceasefire or something, but like now can I put fire down on there? I don't know. I feel like I should if I put it here. Maybe? Yeah, we definitely hit it. I don't know. Is this the one you have to... No. Okay. I think it's... Oh no, it didn't do it. I was gonna say, maybe it was just a call thing in Night Crimson. Yeah, it probably... Oh wait, no it's not. No, it's not. This is for basic attacks only, I forgot. I was gonna say, cause if this was just attack range 1 buff, it would actually would affect the range on the alerts, which I thought was really cool to learn when we were doing Night Crimson. And like Call's alerts ended up getting ridiculous, right? Like I think by the end of Night Crimson, Call was alerting like was it 3x9 or 3x11 or something? It was literally just all the area in front of him. It was really cool. But yeah, obviously we can't do that here. Oh, that was not what I meant to click on. Yeah, whatever, that's fine. Probably don't want to hit her. Right? Probably don't want to hit Rowie with Liquor. Can we... Is that actually going to do anything? liquor the barnacle fruit up. And so the explosion will be slower or something? Probably not. Okay, what do we have here? Has to target an enemy, which is unfortunate, but that wouldn't do like any damage. Let's do this. Really? Pull in Rowley's attack there, get rid of the fruit. Oh, dude! Yeah, well, that didn't go as planned. I think she can, yeah. Oh, we've got reinforcements coming in over here, I see. I don't know, she's gonna take a decent amount of burn damage here, it looks like, yeah. Well, that was just rude. What is this that the fire pot is? Nicely done, nicely done. Nice, nice. Damn it, if this battle is lost, then so be it. We're done with starvation. Kill us if you want. We brought food you can have. Our camp needs help too. You can join us if you'd like. Forward sword. This isn't screwed here. Brothers, put down your weapon. Sword of Convallaria, cease your attack. What? The Sword of Convallaria and the town will take you in, but we won't allow you to continue raiding villages. Why not kill us? Why help us instead? If Irians keep harming each other, this country will never change. Tragedies like those you've suffered will keep happening. Good stuff, Anana. Let's see. Alright, now what do we get over here? More Anana stuff. Oh, now that's kind of cool. She can heal everybody with an attack. Now I can't remember. Is this a skill she has outside of Spiral too? I think it might actually be. It's. Yeah, I'll have to look. Let's see what do you have here. Oh, this is her other basic attack. That's gonna be a big nope. And then this crap. Yeah, I think we actually take this one on Anana. We also got this, which is not overly thrilling. I think this one is more intriguing. But honestly, none of these were that great. I don't know. Oops, that's too close. Whoa. The bandits of Eastern Crossroads fell before our forces. The people won their freedom and broke the chains of oppression. Citizens took up arms with the Sword of Convallaria against tyranny. People of Eastern Crossroads will fight for the peace of Iria. Nice. Alright, one down, many more to go, right? Liberation of Eastern Crossroads has boosted our morale. We have 10% more HP in battle. Nice. Wait, oh, down here. Hello? I've convinced the other bandit groups east of Crossroads to submit. They all want to help change Iria. At least we can prevent other Irians from suffering our tragedy. Well, that's cool. Let's go. Region Liberation rewards awaiting claim. Where do we go for that? I don't know. Let's come do this first. Hey, Barrow. What do we get? Intermediate. We've already got 2 intermediates. Why are you giving me more intermediates? I need an advanced and I need better commons. We've already got Warhorn. Sleep. Heal. Rain of Flame. That's kind of cool. I don't know. I don't foresee using any of these. Oh wait, that's advanced. Never mind. Yeah, that's an easy answer. This one for sure, right? Why did I level this up too? That was silly. That was so silly when we got this up here. Let's do. Are you serious? Look at this. Seriously? The only difference between level 3 and level 4 is that it costs a little bit cheaper. That seems kind of wild, but okay. Hey, let's go. Oh, we get another one. Target. Like a target, really? Now I remember in one of my Spyro playthroughs I actually messed around with this, and it was fun. It was actually really useful, and it set up a lot of really fun things you can do in combat, because you know, in a lot of fights there's already like barrels and stuff, and so when you can add more, you can make kind of like chain reactions and stuff, and that was just really fun. Unfortunately, it's intermediate as well as Warhorn, so that's gonna be it. I guess we take Guard of Devotion and we just like look at it and yeah, I don't know. Like, see what it like later in the playthrough. Maybe we just like level stuff up to test out or something. This is a big upgrade right there. Horn can go up to. Clicks focus target on the central target. I think if I remember correctly, that makes it so they take an additional amount of damage or something. Or it reduces their defense or something or other. Hey, we get our new Ragnar the Unruly Axe. Alright, Eastern Crossroads liberated. Located east of... We already... Oh wait, no we didn't. Complex region composed of varied terrain such as plains, plateaus, and forests. Its eastern edge connects with the southern... No, we did read this. I think we read this, yeah. Alright, let's see what we got. Oh, how's it going, Sarah? Oh, you missed. You wanna see what you missed? All right, we spent like the first 3 hours on COTC, and we actually got. I actually screwed up. I thought the Final Fantasy IV collab ended this week. It actually ends next week, but I was able to get all of the farming done that I needed to do today, and so we don't need to do COTC, so we can get back in. And for the rest of this week, we can work more on this story and stuff. So let me actually plug the phone into the computer and I'll show you what exactly the COTC stuff meant today though too. Because it was pretty... Oh no! I tried to turn the music off. Because it was pretty cool. I don't know. Are we just going full screen? I guess we may as well go full screen. But so I got we had to go all the way to Hard Pity, but along the way I pulled a third character on the collab banner, and it ended up being the same pull as the first two pulls. So the banner had 3 different characters on it, and I got 3 pulls from it, and they were all the same character. It was pretty wild. But it was Ophelia here, who's basically Rydia, I know it was pretty weird, right? I love her art and her design. I think I said last week, like, this is my favorite version that I've seen. I think of Ophelia just because she looks so much like Rydia. Yeah, I love like the stars and just everything about it. Yeah, and we're gonna have more of this to look forward to. All this Octopath art and stuff is gonna be in Zero. But what we were here for today was my boy. We got him here, and we got him all geared up and everything. We got Mr. Kane basically, and yeah, I mean, I think he looks unbelievable, and he's incredibly strong. He does. I mean, Sarah, you know how Octopath weaknesses go, right? And his main skill, double jump, as you probably are familiar with from Final Fantasy IV, it does polearm damage, but it also exploits fire and wind, and so he does 3 different types of damage basically, which is really nice. We didn't actually do any gameplay with him. Maybe we'll get to some of that like next week or something, depending on when we finish for this World of Peace. But like another thing we saw today, which I had forgot to see before, we actually saw this too. We saw some embodiment, and what the hell, the animation on this skill is unbelievable. Like, it might just be better than all of the ult animations in SOC even. Like, the animation on this skill is unbelievable. At some point we'll have to like rewatch that or something. But yeah, that's what we were doing. We also went over I think I already closed it. But we went over the developer video from yesterday morning for COTC, for Zero. It was kind of like Zero/COTC, and we went over the developer blog that they put out for Zero today as well, which had stuff like a little bit more info on the 3 characters that they had in the announcement trailer. Stia, Fen, and Lorana. Wow, I got all of their names right. Like, good job, Stan. And we looked at their voice actors and stuff, and we're familiar with all 3 of the people. Like, one of them was Melisandre from Unicorn Overlord. One of them was one of the characters from Silver Star's story, and I think the third one was Warrior of Light from Dissidia. And so like they're all voices we should recognize, I think. And they had like a little bit more info. Like, there was a little bit more info on the cooking, like the food stuff, and yeah, I can't remember. There was like something else, but yeah, that was basically what we did today so far. But yeah, man, I'm so excited about, and the, you know what, the interesting thing, Sarah, about him here, and the fact that his name is actually not Kane. This version of him right here, and the art is phenomenal. He is actually in the announcement trailer for Zero, and so this is a character you're gonna get to know too in a few months. So don't forget the name Sazantos. He will definitely be seeing you again. He's okay, so you know how there's the whole flame, there's the whole sacred flame and stuff in the church. He is the sacred flame. He is the flame guard. He is like the champion of the church. So no, not the villain. He's very important for the story though. But yeah, he's He's the flame guard. He's really important for the story, and so yeah, I think, and they, for whatever reason, for the Final Fantasy IV collab, the only Final Fantasy IV character we actually have as a playable character is Cecil, however you pronounce his name. But then, like, the others, like here, the Dragoon is not Kain. It's actually just Sazantos X. And so we can toggle between them. Now, it's really funny because they're both in the party, but yeah, so this is actually him too. Our Dragoon Kain is basically him too. So there's that. Yeah, it's fun. I really look forward to playing with him because he's incredibly strong. He might actually be the strongest character in COTC right now. I'm not sure. It's not gonna last for that long, but he might actually be the strongest character right now. Now, I also used him, and he was fun. This was the first time I used him basically since I got him, and he's really strong too, and he's also a merchant, so they're gonna do well. And then we also have Magnolia over here from one of the Bravely Default games, and she's also a Dragoon. And something to do with the moon too. And so, like, I think her game must have taken some influence from Final Fantasy IV, because, you know, in 4 we do moon stuff too, and we also have a Dragoon. So I think she was probably loosely based off of Kain, and so it's really cool in this game getting to pair them together. Yeah, who has the Chocobo? Oh, Oshka has the Chocobo. Yeah. They added that keeper to the game for the Final Fantasy IV collab. Pretty cool. I couldn't think of a name, so I named it Quack. And I named it that on both accounts. So yeah, that was the Octopath stuff we did today. And so let's go back to SOC. Because we've got a new toy over here to play with too. And who knows, maybe he'll have a jump attack. Maybe the theme of today is just Dragoons. It kind of made me wish that here in this playthrough for this World of Peace, I would have brought Pam in. Now remember, Sarah, did you play Chained Echoes? Because the way that the combat works in COTC, and it will in 0 as well, is basically the same as Chained Echo. So if you enjoyed that at all, or if that wasn't too bad to get the hang of, it'll probably actually feel pretty similar to you and pretty familiar. Cause yeah, I remember when we first got into combat in Chained Echo after I got the 5th character. And it just like blew my mind, because it was like, I'm literally playing COTC here and stuff. It's a little bit similar also to how combat works in the V-Day fight at the end of 2, you know, where you can use all of the 8 characters. But honestly, I think I prefer it more in COTC, because like all of the characters are technically always active in combat. And so you get these really interesting interactions where like there's characters that you specifically only use for being in the back row, and they are what we call backpacks, where they have like passive effects that they're giving to the front row, and there's different. I guess I shouldn't have closed. Maybe I shouldn't have closed that, because I can quickly show a good example of that. And again, I'm trying to do my best of not giving COTC spoilers. But like if we come in here, and I think based on the trailer, we can probably confidently say that we know this character is also going to be in 0. The way her skills work are really interesting. These 2 prayer skills. Basically, they have this continued SP cost. Every single turn, it will expend that much SP from them. And so with the front and back row way combat works is like you max boost either of these skills and it reduces the SP cost a lot. And then you just switch her into the back row, and then all these effects that either of these prayer skill you chose to use will just permanently be active until they run out of SP or they die or they get pushed back into the front. And so, like, for instance, this one, it makes it so you just have a permanent healer and your healer's in the back row, and so you can have 4 DPS characters up front, and it works pretty interesting. It works pretty well, and it makes it so, like, this is where all my comparisons when we were playing Unicorn Overlord to COTC came from with the team building, because we've got that ends up leading to like very intentional positioning for characters. So like right here on this screen, she's a debuffer, she's a passive buffer, so she's basically a backpack. She's a buffer and a debuffer, and she's a healer and buffer. And so they all hang out in the back row as much as possible, and then we've got our 4 damage dealers in the front. Yeah, and the number isn't the crazy thing about this game is this is my alt account. This is my second account. The main account is at like $1,700 or something. I think we're either coming up on 17 or coming up on 1,800 on that one. But yeah, I mean, it makes for some really interesting party building, like team building stuff that goes on because of the different types of like roles that the characters have and stuff, and you're trying to, you're always trying to get as much damage out as you can, but you also have like buffing to do, debuffing to do, and healing to do too. And so like min-maxing the best way to get all of those things working to the best of their abilities, it leads to a lot of tough decision making, because honestly in this game there's just so many really good characters. Like seeing Cyrus is not even in the party and he's still pretty good. Reek is one of the walking and talking Kates that we have in COTC that hopefully we're gonna see in Zero. Like, I don't think we know yes or no yet on whether or not we're gonna see them, but it would be really cool if we do. The story, I just saw you said you hope the story will be as good. You've probably heard me say plenty of times, I think this is the best Octopath game. And the story is a big part of that. Like because they're basically condensing 4 parts of a story with this game into one like just seamless story. We'll have to see how that translates, right? But at the very least, the 4th part of this game's Orsterin story is like, it's like some of the best like video game story like writing I've ever seen. The amount of depth they go into with it, like they go into stuff relating to like the gods and their childhood and how they all became who they are. It goes into stuff about how the church came to be and about like what's been going on for centuries before the events of 1 in COTC. We have invading forces that are trying to conquer Orstera that are from faraway lands. We have more like COTC. Well, yeah, see, it's so hard to talk about this because of having to be careful of not giving non-COTC players spoilers. And so like Yeah, I'm not even sure like what else I can say other than, I mean, like I can definitely say, and we're not on the right account here, but like another thing I can say is that in the trailer we see the first three villains from COTC in the trailer for Zero, and like on my main account, on the other account I have two of them, so I can actually like go into COTC and like show off the villains and stuff a little bit from that we're going to be seeing in Zero. But like other than that, I have to be really vague with the story, right? Like other than just saying it connects a lot of the dots that one left us with. Like I know one really wrapped up a lot of the stuff at the end of the game, but there's still so much about one that we just didn't know. Like another thing that COTC does that's really cool is like it expands a lot on giving more info about Graham Crossford and about the Crossford family, and about how like, and about information on the Gate of Finis. And so like that's something I can say without saying anything else that is just really interesting and was a lot of fun to see in COTC. And so like that's stuff that you have to look forward to, that you probably do understand the context for and everything. But yeah, other than that, like I just, the story in this game is just really amazing, and I think I hope they really do it justice. I think they will, and we'll have to see what else they add or change to, because they've already said it's based on this game. It's gonna be very similar, but there's also gonna be changes, and like maybe part of that comes from other things in this game that are just like they're gotcha things, basically. Like we have this tower mode where we can farm specific job towers to get materials to like strengthen characters of specific jobs. That probably won't be in Zero. We have this game, this like mini game, the Fortunes game board, which one of the Kates introduced us to. And this is actually where they did the triangle strategy collab. Like let me hop off the screen here because I'm blocking Benedict over here. But yeah, this was how we did the triangle strategy collab, and that's just always in the game now, which is kind of cool. But yeah, we've got all these different ones. We've even got oh, you know what? I was looking for it in here, and we're still on my second account, and so it's not here. We've even got one board in the game where you go and fight a big dragon at the end, which is pretty fun. And yeah, I mean, there's other stuff like the daily ads you can do to get loot. That's not going to be in Zero, obviously. We also have the codex, which is really interesting. I hope they do something like this in Zero, though, because in here we've got like past character stories that you can rewatch. I think we even have some like actual parts of the story that you can rewatch in here, like cutscenes and stuff. So kind of like they do. This is a lot like what they do in SOC, actually, right? With what is it? Is it called Distant Memories or something like that? Where on that like bookshelf in the town back in Elysium, we've got the divine beasts in here, which I kind of hope we see in Zero. It's like yet another type of skill you can use, but there is like all this lore behind them and like everything that goes along with that, and it would also bring more story NPCs to the game that people from COTC would like to see, probably. And then the keepers, I don't know how they would introduce. These are like basically like equipment. You can equip keepers, and they give you like more stats, and they give you like they each have like one unique skill and stuff. And that's what the chocobo is. But I mean, we've got cats and horses and birds and a whole lot of other stuff. We've got Lind from Octopath 1, Hanit's friend. We also have Hagen, Zanta's friend, in the game. We have yeah, a few other like unique keepers and stuff. We have a Chomper that's from Bravely Default from the collab there. That's kind of cool. You can come in here and you can look at like your account stats and stuff, and see like how many characters you've got and how much of the story you've done and all that fun stuff. That kind of stuff. I mean, I don't know whether we'll see that. Yeah, I mean, I think a lot of what we just looked at is probably not even going to be in Zero. I think both of these things, the tower and the board, those are just like gotcha stuff that probably going to stay in COTC, I would imagine. Honestly, when it comes to Zero, my guess is the only thing you might need any help at all with is just getting to become familiar with the 8 character combat. But honestly, the fact that it's going to be for the whole game, like it might just take you like an hour of actually playing it to get the hang of it. It might be easier to pick up than you think. I don't know. I mean, at this point for me, since I've been doing it for 3 years, it kind of feels like second nature. But yeah, I could definitely see, and like with all the game modes in here, like COTC would be hard for a new player to pick up. I feel like because there's so many things to do, and I mean it would still be a really fun experience, and like we might just see a lot of people pick it up after Zero, right? Like if you like Zero so much, you might end up becoming curious about what the differences are between it and COTC, and you might there might just be like story characters in Zero we aren't able to recruit into our party like we are in COTC, and so you might just want to get the characters in COTC too, since it's a gacha game and everything. Or you might want to do fun stuff like this too. I mean, like I think we'll be able to do this in it's not on this account. It's not on this. Okay, hold on, let me switch accounts quick. But like in Zero, I don't see any reason why we would see Octopath 2 characters in there, right? Since we're gonna be in Oristera, as far as I know. But like, if you play COTC, you can just get Octopath 1 and Octopath 2 characters, and you can put them together, and you can play with both of them. Like I remember when we first started the Celestia story, I had the idea that I wanted to take Octopath 1's cast to Celestia, and so I did, and so I recorded a video of them just running around in Celestia, and that was kind of cool. You can do stuff like that, or you can put them in like parties together or something, right? Like yeah, I mean, like, look at this. I've got Temenos and Cyrus and Oswald and Ignia, and then Fred from Triangle Strategy all in a party together. Stuff like that we won't be able to do in Zero. And so that's part of where COTC comes in, for filling that itch of combining different games worth of characters and stuff. But okay, let's I have less than an hour left. Let's get out of there. Let's come back over to here, because we've got some more stuff to do yet, I think. Now, yeah, the week isn't over yet, so let's see our new friend. So he's the highest level, Ragnar, the Unruly Axe. What do you got for us, buddy? AoE damage. Okay. Oh, come on. Nothing? Okay. Yeah, I mean, this is pretty standard for the lower rarity breakers, right? For each one ally in battle, decrease the damage the character. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, he's gonna be a chunky boy, isn't he? With this, he's gonna be a really chunky boy. Okay, we're probably gonna use him when injured. Sacrifice 90% of his current HP to gain 40% attack before attacking. I don't know how much I like that one though. Physical attack too. Yeah, we're gonna have to find someone to put that on. That's right. We also just got this. Is this supposed to be Abyss or is this? No, I think this is the Fire Sorcerer. Does he do single? Oh my gosh, he's got an 8. Okay, here's his AoE. Perfect. Yeah. Okay, that's good. This was physical, yeah, so you can't take that. Physical. Honestly, physical, yeah. Oh wait, that's gonna be more, isn't it? No, they're both 13, but this also brings Island crit increase. Sure. That also means, I think, over here. Maybe not. Not really using Rico. I probably should because I don't think we're gonna be doing any pulls for her, right? Yeah, maybe we use Rico over this guy because he might be there in every. Well, she'll be there in every play too, won't she? That's right. She's a defender too. I keep forgetting that. I wonder. Yeah, I wonder. Oh. Are you? Yeah, I mean, I liked her intro. I think I've got to play with her more. Sarah, I came to a really interesting realization earlier, which I think I hope is gonna prove fruitful. But with all of the free summons they've been giving us, my soft pity is actually down to 20. And so I'm gonna do. I was a little bit bad over the weekend, and I did a couple more 10 pulls trying to get Convallaria, and then I got the 150 pulls returned too. I'm lower. Yeah, I know because after getting where is she? Where's Anana? How am I not seeing Anana? Oh, wow. Yeah, so I've already done 80 pulls since Anana and I didn't get anybody. That's why. Because I did 20, 30, 40, 50 pulls on there and then the free pulls. Oh, no, not Miguel again. Jeez. But yeah, basically, I'm gonna try to manipulate this to my favor, right? I'm gonna do the free 10 pull tonight on reset. And then I'm gonna come over to this banner and do a second 10 pull. And I think with how that works, it's gonna be, I'm gonna have a shot at getting like a rate up shot at getting one of these two, right? And like as long as this part is true right here, the 75% thing, I think that means I got a 3 in 4 chance at getting one of them. And so hopefully it'll be him because oh yeah, you know what? Maybe. I remember when we first looked at this a little while ago, I was actually gonna do the math. but then I got sidetracked. So yeah, let's do the math real quick. Maybe you're right. Okay, so it's gonna be what? 24 divided by 11, 99? Oh, it's gonna be too much. Shoot. Now I do have one sealed fate I could use somewhere. Too. So we could actually do 24 divided by 1200. do you have to go under 20? Do you have to go under 2%? Or is it when you hit 2%? Because it looks like 11 pulls is gonna get me to 2%. And that would be the guaranteed, so I wouldn't actually have to do that. Ooh, wait, under. But that does mean I can save some Luxite tonight, though. That does mean I can save some Luxite, because after I do the free 10 pull, if I don't get anybody, then I can just... Now, wait a second. What if I do get someone? That's going to reset the counter, right? And that would be on the gen pool, and so that would lower my chance of getting them. Shoot. I think we've got to do these pulls here now, actually. Like, we've got this one, and it's a 10 pull I was planning on doing anyways. And so I think we've got to actually do this now. Okay. We're doing pulls now, actually. We're gonna find out. We're gonna do some science here, Sarah. We're gonna figure this out. Okay. So that's there. And then we're gonna do this. Oh man, I'm getting way lower than I should be. Thankfully, there's still all these Luxite to be had from the events that are going on. Thankfully. Thankfully. Okay. So now we're either gonna see one here, or it's gonna be in the next single pull after this, I think. Oh, this is an upgrade. Here we go. All right, come on, Convallaria. Come on, Convallaria. Oh wait, that's not him yet. Hold on. He's coming. He's coming. We already saw the fire that he lit in Wishvale in Octopath Zero. We need him. Come set the fire. Come set the fire, man. Ah, man. Oh, man. Ah, I need destroyers so much more than breakers. I mean, this is like, it's not bad. Don't get me wrong. Like this helps my magic damage a lot because I've really only got like a Nana for magic damage right now, and I guess none gold, but. Yeah, she's really good too, but she's not Convallaria. And more, I think the thing is, the other thing with him, why I really wanted him, is because he's a role that I just don't have. That's like it's probably my weakest role. And so he would have helped me out much more. Like I wish I could change her into. But wait, let's keep going. Let's actually keep going because that wasn't. Oh, but that reset it, didn't it? That reset it. Yeah, I wanted to get Shaq Lulu first, but I think I have to get Ia first just because I need the destroyer. Oh man, it's like a consolation excitement, I guess. Like I probably will really enjoy having her and stuff. I mean, she's honestly probably like a buff for me over Augusto, right? Like I think she's better. So that. Yep, that reset it. And we're back. Okay, now here's a question. The problem is we're still near 2%, right? Oh wow, that doesn't take it down like at all. Oh geez, yeah. So I'm looking at. Okay, now I need to remember this though for the future, and like if I can actually be. Well, wait. How many more days do we have on the gen pool? We have on the 7 days of the free pulls. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 more days, so 40 more. Dang, that'll get me right there again. we might have to do that again on here. Yeah, we might have to do that again on here on Friday or something. Because if we can finagle this goes oh wait, this goes away on Thursday. So we would actually have to do more polls on here too. But we need the next polls we do on here to be the last polls. The last polls to get us to one. Oh man, that would that's tricky. I don't think we can afford to do that as like efficient of a Luxite use as that is. And there's still the possibility that it could end up being her again too, is the problem. Like, I feel like if we do more pulls on the banner and we pull another legendary, it's probably gonna be her again, right? It most likely will be her again. I think we've just got to stop looking at this now before we get too salty. Ah, man, that's tough. That's so tough. She is. She'll be, and honestly, with Pioneer, I invested a little bit more resources into Beryl over the weekend, anyways. And her and Beryl are gonna be like fast friends, right? Like they're gonna be really good buddies with all the fire stuff that they both do. I just really wanted him because I've got Wutfi and I need destroyers, so it's okay. At some point, I mean, maybe we just have to wait like half a year and then we have to get him from here. It might be the case, I don't know. But honestly, given like the Chinese tier list that's like so many months ahead of us and he's still like top tier, I mean, even if I get him 6 months from now, like it'll be okay. How many up here? We're at almost 53k out of 70, so we're actually not. Yeah, it's like by the time we get to like Camelot and Fakal and stuff, if I can stop doing polls now, and we'll have to see whether I can afford to pull for Sam now. I honestly had kind of like got to the point where I figured I wasn't going to be pulling for her, but then Friday happened and I had really good luck with getting Anana, so I figured I might be able to. But honestly, I feel like roster wise, if I could choose between Kavari and SP Samantha, I think I would just choose Kavari, honestly. Like, I feel like I like how he plays more, and I think I like his design more too. And I think he would probably help my roster more too because I have Lutfi. And probably, I think so. If I stop doing polls here, which I think I have to now because we've got one of the characters, I think hopefully we'll be able to do some polls for Sam. I don't know whether we'll be able to like hard pity her. I guess it would actually depend on where, but it reset, so it probably, yeah, it's 180. I would probably have to rely on soft pity more than likely, but maybe not. I don't know. Anyways, we've got a new toy. It's already like after 5:30. I think we'll probably just get Luvada here up and running and then probably call it. But yeah, honestly, it's okay. New fun toy to play with, and I feel like I've heard nothing but good things about her, so I really can't complain. And if anybody's a fan of like Marvel, like she literally at 5 stars, she literally is the Phoenix Force. So so that's kind of cool, right? She's literally the Phoenix Force. Her art is really nice, honestly. Now, actually, let's do her skills first. And because I don't have destroyers, like she goes straight to the top, I think. Oh, right. No, she's not a destroyer. Why do I keep thinking because she's a mage, she's a destroyer. She's not a dang destroyer. She's a breaker. Maybe I can't. Can I? Yeah, I mean, I can take her to. I can take her to 11 for sure. Oh, that's still a lot for 18. Okay. let me pull up the guides for her since it's been a long time since she came out. I don't even know how far back am I gonna have to scroll to find her. She was before Flavia, right? Yeah, 2 before Flavia. Okay, here's Estra. Yeah, Estra was in between. Here's Levada. Okay. So we've got... Oh man, are you serious? No. Oh man, people are recommending... well, one of the people is recommending two Castalia into her. I don't think I can afford that right now, honestly. Okay, but I do get to use the AoE. I get to use the AoE weapon on her, which I think I actually have one built because of Lash. Yeah, remember I was using Lash still. Okay, so we've got that. And then it looks like, oh, now this is interesting. What do I do here? Because it says that Luvada wants this too. Oh, I've got to change the engraving on this. I mean, I think she's definitely stronger than Beryl, right? Oh, that's true, Nirvana. Oh, how's it going, Edel? Hope you had a good weekend. That's true. Now, yeah, that's going to be an interesting question. Let's see. At the start of the turn, force the tiles of the closest enemies within 3 tiles to become burning. Let's see what this looks like. When dealing damage and getting a crit hit, 100% chance to add ignition. So it only goes down to 2 turns from what, 3? So that part's not that big of a deal. Where, let's see. I'm curious to see which. Yeah, it's good to see you again, Edo. It has been a minute, hasn't it? Now that's not so bad, right? Because at the very least, I will eventually pity Kavari, right? And his is Nightmare Puppet, and I still need Nocturnal Glow, and I will get it from Memento. But after that, I will still want more copies, and so this actually doesn't seem bad to pull on anymore. Now that I've got her and Nocturnal Glows there too. I mean, now I can't remember. Did I end up finishing off her BLA? No. I don't know how much we want to pull on there just for this. I mean, it's not like Shields would be bad, and it's not like Pam's Spear would be bad, but I'm almost thinking that with Luvada now and Safi being my healer, I think I should actually pull on the Night Crimson season now. Oh yeah, no, that sounds awful. And you're talking about in terms of wanting Kavari's imprint, right? And it just being like not a good idea to try to pull for. So yeah, I don't know what we do here. I mean, like, this does sound kind of nice, but it's gonna happen so infrequently. I'm not gonna lie, I don't think we do that. I think we just do this. This is an interesting option too. I'm surprised this isn't. It's recommended as the 3rd one, but On one of them, it's not even Yeah, two of them, it's not even listed. Like on two of the three infographics, they have this as the third most recommended one. Huh. Now they also have Hourglass as an option. Let's see, one person has Hourglass. 3 people have Hourglass. 2 of them have the Flint as the second option after the BLA. Obviously I'm not giving her the BLA because that's Anana's, but if I ever do try to or want to go about making Pam's, like try to get Pam's weapon up and running, then there's most likely a chance that we'll pick up more BLAs along the way, right? But I do have a second Hourglass, and Beryl does have this one already, so I think I might just give her this one instead. I have no idea why Maytha is wearing it. That's wild. So bring that up. And we have to engrave it. Now this is not great for sword, right? Like, I think we've probably got to throw a few at here. We've only got 1 million. So I'm gonna do 1 6-pull on legendaries. And then if we don't get anything good, I'll switch over to the epics to save money. Yeah, like we actually needed a pretty solid roll for that to be worth it. Okay, let's go back over here. We're looking for a magic attack, so of course we get a double physical attack roll. That is a lot of trash. Good lord. That was bad. Honestly, I'm feeling like, I know this is a really, really mid roll we've got on this weapon. Oh wait, did we just upgrade it? We side graded the crap out of this, didn't we? We side graded the crap out of this. It's like we get 3 more attack and we trade magic defense for physical. Honestly, because now wait a second, she's a breaker. I wonder if she actually has better physical defense. I think I'm just gonna keep that. Let me go out and check. I need to like look at her stats maybe. No, so she needs the physical. I should have changed it. Oh well. Okay, and then over here, before we go back into the engravings, what are we doing here? Okay, so I see Justice, Magician, and Devil. I see Justice, Magician, Devil. I see Justice, Magician, and Devil. Okay. Now, are they in, I think... Oh, that says they're not in any particular order. This one, I think they're in order. And this one, I think they're in order. So they really want us to build her for critting, huh? Huh. I don't know. Let me like look. Maybe we need to like look at her skills first. So I see 1 person, 2 people, and 3 out of 3 all prefer Ribbit here. We're gonna turn someone into a frog, really. We're polymorphing here. Alright, fair enough. That's interesting. Sure, you know what? Let's do it. Alright, next up we've got these skills. I see we've got 1, 2, and 3 out of 3 for the left skill here. When on a burning tile, attack is increased, forces the character's tile to become burning. That's a little interesting. When attacking an enemy with Scorch. Ah, so she's getting crit here. Crit increases by 20%. When attacking an enemy with Ignition, crit damage increases. When you defeat an enemy with Scorch, you do fire AoE and inflict. Oh, that's so much better. That sounds amazing, honestly. I'm gonna assume that this is one of the recommended skills to be equipped. I don't think there's any recommendation for the frog to be equipped here. Okay, next up at 5, we've got, let's see, we've got 1, 2, and 3. Oh, wait. Oh, we've got split decision here. We've got 2 people for the left one and 1 for the right one. Okay, let's take a look here. On the right, we have Firewalking. Become immune to Scorch and Burning Tiles. When on a Burning Tile, the damage taken is decreased. And at the end of the turn, you get some HP back. Okay, that's pretty simple. And I mean, she's going to be creating fire tiles. Her and Beryl are going to be just lighting the world on fire, basically, right? Wall of Ember. Before receiving a single target physical or single target magic attack, if the character is on a burning tile, performs preempt, absorbing the burning tile and gaining a shield of the damage type. Huh. That's very specific. And it also even has a 3-turn cooldown though, too. I mean, the one on the left does sound more interesting, but it comes at the cost of a cooldown, right? You know what? I can't remember. Let me come out here and look at her trait too, because she might already have. When dealing crit damage, she inflicts ignition on the target and trigger at 1 tile. Oh my gosh, are you serious? Holy, this is why I wanted to come out here and look at that. So yeah, we definitely, I don't think we need that one on the right. That is crazy. So everybody can live on fire tiles now. And with her in the party, you actually want to, right? Because you want to make enemies have to come onto your team, onto fire to fight your team. Yeah, and she just totally removes that from being an issue for all of your characters. I think I'm gonna be really happy about her. I am. She's an absolutely phenomenal consolation prize. Right? Like, I wanted him really badly, and I will eventually get him. And so, like, maybe in the long term, maybe it's actually better that I got her now, and then I can just get him. I mean, I might have done the reverse if I would have pulled him and eventually got to that 70k to get a pity anyways, or to use the selector. Maybe. I mean, there's also Homa and Coco and stuff in there, but and Tristan too. But yeah, now my breakers are better, and now my team loves fire. So, let's see. Crit damage inflicts a stack of. Yeah. Lasting for 2 turns. Oh, it's already lasting. Okay, can be triggered up to 2 times per round now. For casting fire skills, she gains crit 1 for, wow. So she just crits a lot too, huh? It kind of seems like it. Crit 2 at 3 stars. Yeah, wow. And that's literally just use your skills. Crit 2 and crit damage 1 as well. She's gonna hit hard, isn't she? She's gonna hit really hard. Crit damage, crit chance 3 and crit damage 3. Damn, at 5 stars, she's literally gonna be cooking. Like, literally, wow. Can be triggered 4 times per round too. No, she's gonna be fun. She's gonna be a lot of fun, I think. Okay, so let me look at the skills again down here. That seems really weird that this is like, I think this is probably generic reaction skill, right? Because it makes no sense for her to have this, given the first sentence, right? Like, that just doesn't do anything. That's not. I'm actually surprised that one of the infographic content creators recommended the one on the right. That seems kind of like a misplay. I don't know. Yeah, and then the overall skill builds for her too are different too between these three content creators. Two of them agree on like everything about how to build her. And then the one other person like completely deviates with like the reaction skill, and then two of the skills you have equipped too. Like one of them, anyways, I'm gonna take the left one here because after reading her trait, firewalking just doesn't seem like a good idea. Now, if I ever get back to a place where I'm really feeling good about my Castalia situation, I will come back and get firewalking for the attack percentage for sure. But for the now we're gonna take that one, and then here at 7, we've got 2 out of 3 people recommending a Castalia here and getting both of these, which is interesting because only one person recommends actually using Barrel's passive here on the right. The other 2 recommend only using the one on the left. So why is there someone recommending that you unlock energy restoration and not use it? Like they're recommending you use a Castalia on it and then not use it. Oh, I see. And this is where this content creator's stuff comes into play, and I love how in-depth Garbelius goes into this stuff over here. Like, this is really good. This is what I'm looking at right here. Skill 3 for her final skill slot, because we want that passive we already saw me get, Weeping Flames. That's really good. And then you need a rank. It looks that's probably her ult there up at 11. We'll get to. But this depends on whether or not she's on the same team as Ta Air. And as you guys know, probably, I do not have Ta Air. So if, whoops, sorry. If not, you'll want to run her default skill, Searing Gaze. Fire AoE that attacks, inflicts ignition on the target and converts the center tile to burning. So where does it say what you want to use for the third skill if you do have Ta Air? Right? If, however, she has Ta Air on the team to provide her with meditation, then she's generally better off bringing energy restoration. So she gets the combined effects of both the skill and the buff. 3 energy per turn, wow. Oh man, so it sounds like she really likes to hang out with Ta Air. Okay, well, I don't have him, so we're gonna, I guess it sounds like we're gonna be running Searing Gaze, it said. And I think it also said that that's one of her I think that's this one. I mean, this isn't even that bad of a skill, right? Oh, this is and meditation. Oh, wow. And so she can just give herself an energy buff just by using a 1 energy skill. That's pretty cool. But yeah, it sounds like Ta Air can give meditation too. And so since I don't have him, I need to run this on her, apparently. Okay, this is obviously going away. This is leaping flames, which we have to have. And let's go back here. So we've got... Now that's interesting. They don't even want us to run Fiery Wings of Freedom, huh? Character teleports any burning. This is like a mobility skill, yeah. With a little bit of damage baked in. It's probably going to be situational, right? Like maybe for certain fights you want to use it or something. But not necessarily for everything. And so that's why one person recommends just Fiery Wings of Freedom. Because if you don't have hot air, energy restoration is whatever. Okay, and then up here, I think they all agreed that you want Fiery Wings here. Yeah, because she's doing Scorch with everything anyways, I think, right? And this also does... Yeah, being able to transform. And the range is also bigger and the height is better. So yeah, fiery wings here for sure. And then lastly but not leastly, I think, let's see here. One. Oh man. They're all recommending you get both of these skills. And 2 of the 3 people recommend you use the one on the right, and the other one recommends the one on the left. I know, that's interesting. Yeah. Now, the one that is recommending you use the skill on the left instead of the one on the right is the one who has you taking energy restoration. So they're like they're making recommendations based on the assumption that you do have Tot Air. And so it sounds like Nirvana and Flames is better if you have Tot Air, and then Meteor Flame is better if you don't. Probably because of the difference in energy gen between 2 and 3 per turn, and being able to sustain 5 more easily. I think with how low my Castalia are right now, I'm just gonna take the one on the right. This is such a huge AoE too. Literally light the world on fire. I'm now, because of the energy cost, I'm guessing the one on the left is the ult. I don't know. I guess we'll see when we use Meteor Flame for the first time whether we get an animation. That is just too much. It's really too much, man. This is gonna be a long wait getting her up to 13, and I really want to get her to 13 too. Now, how did I screw that up? Did I do any other breaker? Like, oh yeah, I did Pam and Xavier. That's right, we just did Xavier. Well, it's okay. She's just gonna have to wait. It'll be worth it though in the end, right? Oh man, that's tough. That's also exciting. You got both of them though. Congrats on getting both of them. I hope I can get Kavari sooner than later, but I think unfortunately at this point we're probably just waiting until I can use the selector on him. But that's okay. We get to mess around with her in the meantime. So I think this is probably the loadout we run, and then we need to decide what we're doing over here now. It did sound like Justice is the preferred route with her, yeah. And so let's see, because she does have this, like this one's not bad, yeah. I think I need to go back and I need to do these 2 filters. So we've got Now that, yeah, no. I think we need the crit damage because she's getting so much crit chance. You got both in 30 pulls. That's hype as hell. Yeah, I mean, I did what did I do at this point? I did 61 pulls and I only got one of them, and it was only because of a soft pity. So, but it's okay because I used up all my RNG last week, so I didn't really have that much of expectation. So, okay, now wow, her magic attack is really low, and part of that is just because we have 166 from there that we still need to get, and also part of it. Or wait, no. I was gonna say part of it's because of talents, but she's a breaker. I don't know how many times I'm gonna have to check myself on thinking she's a destroyer just because she's a magic user. I'm assuming if I come back over here, the engravings. Yeah, wow, shocking. Sword and wand, what do you know? Now this one, is that one of them gives another option of sword, and I think is that pentacle? I think their icons are a little hard to see. What the heck even is that? I really don't know which one that is. I mean, it's obviously not sword and it's not wand. What do we think this thing is? Is this pentacle? It's very hard to see, and to me that doesn't look like pentacle. It doesn't look like a star inside of a circle. But it also doesn't look like cup either, right? So what the heck is that? I wonder if it's you think it's pentacle? Okay. Let me see. What is sword pentacle? Unharmed. Yeah, but are they recommending that with the hope? No, they're not recommending it going along with a shield of justice. Interesting. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I think wand is gonna be the safe play, right? There's also the other thing that she wants to crit, right? And she could just go double sword, because if she hits enemies who haven't taken damage yet, she could actually just have an easier chance of critting. Dude, because she's a breaker. Now that part's actually interesting. She's faster than Pam. She's slower than him, but not by much. Oh, we're still looking at only breakers, aren't we? Yeah. Oopsies. How far did we get her up here? There she is. But I mean, what was she? 208. Yeah, she's slower than Safi. But like, for instance, she's gonna be faster. Oh, she's not. I keep forgetting that Anana is just like, Anana has the zoomies. Anana's almost as fast as Safi. It's weird having watchers that are so fast, because normally it's like defenders or, well, actually, is the Papal Ice Priest, is he a watcher too? Maybe that actually does. Yeah, he is. So I guess maybe that kind of tracks. I mean, and I guess Abyss and Xavier are like the exceptions, because other than them, and then like I think, isn't Simona also a watcher? So yeah, I guess it's really watchers that are. And Gloria's fast too. Why is Edda so slow? Edda and Anana are like slow as dirt. Yeah, I don't know how much that matters here with what we want to do, whether or not we want to actually go double sword. Probably not, because that's so like, it's so like situational and you want to get like benefits throughout the course of an entire fight. I think we probably just have to do wand. Okay. Oh yeah, I see what you mean. Yeah, now over here it looks like pentacle. I wish they would just type the words out. Like they instead of using the images, because some of the images that they use are like, I mean, these are not, I don't know, they're not great for whatever. Okay. Yeah, let's do this. It's a new character. She's, or should I do it on her weapon? Weapon's like okay-ish. Yeah, let's do it here. Okay, so we're gonna do one roll here. Ugh. That's pretty mid. Put it on there and we'll do a few. Oh my gosh, we have like no wand. So maybe we aren't gonna, maybe we're gonna have to go pentacle, honestly. Nope. Yeah, but wait, can't pentacle only go up to 10% anyways? So the resonance must be, I don't know, that doesn't seem like a great trade-off, right? Because as long as you're moving around, you're getting the same benefits without the stat loss, because on wand attacks can go up to 15, and on pentacle only up to 10. Pentacle is like way more defensive, right? Because the defense rolls and the HP roll can all go up to 20%. I don't know. I think I'm gonna be weird. I'm gonna try some sword rolls here. And just get, maybe if we can get higher stats or something. I think we're gonna run out of these though first before we see anything that good. God, look at this roll. 2 physical attack. That's such a dinky roll. That's gross. I mean, this one's probably technically better, but... Or wait, I'm doing... Oh, I guess I forgot I'm doing swords, yeah. That's probably not a good idea. Let's not do any more of that. Man. Now, I think the thing is, I think I have a lot of legendary engravings in those boxes or whatever, but we have like no money, so we can't do that anyways. So we probably just stop here. We probably just chill. She's at 30. Oh my gosh, she gets 166 from in here, and yeah, I don't know. That's gonna have to help a lot because we've also got to get this up there. But I think I'm using this on Anana right now. Sorry, that's more important. No story for Luvada. Okay then. Well. We got her up and running, but man, it's not great. Like, her damage is not going to be that good right out of the gate, is it? Not with not even being able to rank 13 her. Because like if we do that, like all the percentage rolls we have are going to be like feeding into the stats on there too, right? So we've got like 9, 11, so that's 33%. I don't know if it's just going to be like a direct, like 1.33 times 166 type deal. But like, what is that? That's, I mean, that's like 55 more, so like 210. It'd get her over 3,300. That still is pretty low, though, isn't it? Oh, you know why? Because she's magic attack based. Shit. Yet another reason why Convallaria would have been a better pull. Yeah, because look, I don't have any of these, and I can't afford to do this anytime soon either. And so there's yet more stats she's missing out on. That's what, 50 and then 5% more. Yeah, that's tough. Yeah, and meanwhile, like, I think the destroyer stuff I did was probably magic attack, right? Yup. Well, not quite. Not quite. I mean, Convallaria would be kind of feeling it too, but I don't know. Yeah, I mean, maybe not. I think the only thing with Convallaria is if I come back here and I go to like another destroyer, if I go to like a combe. Oh yeah, I guess from doing those two, I guess not. Yeah, it's just a resource crunch out here, I guess right now. I don't know. Going forward, we're gonna have to spend more resources and stuff on her. Now, I do think, like, if we go back and we look, I really have to find a new tier list, don't I? But if we come back over and we look at the tier list, yeah. Oh, wow. Dang, she's further down than I thought she was gonna be. She's further. I thought she was gonna be in like the top 15 or something. And I mean, again, tier list subjective, etc., but this is a fairly in-depth one with like decimal places and stuff. I don't know. I feel like it's got to at least be a little bit like not accurate. I don't know what the right word is. Like, it's got to at least have some validity. I think that's maybe the better way of phrasing it. And like you can see the difference. Like, she's down here, she's way down here, hanging out with Nidia and Kia and Gusto and stuff. And then we've got Convallaria way up here, and it's like he's good at bosses, right? Yeah, you're not wrong about the PvP. I think she's probably supposed to be really good at PvP because of her alert stuff, I'm guessing. And I think if I remember correctly, SP Fakeall, you know, who's really good at the alert stuff too. I think the PvP category was actually the one that he was rated the highest in for this person's. You know, honestly, I'm gonna see, because we've been using this for so long, and this one is so outdated at this point. This is from like, we're going on 2 months old. Before I get out of here, let me see if I can't find. Let me see if I can find one. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna look for. 2 months. Oh, geez, God, these are all so old. Here we go. 1 month old. Let's see if this is the next one. We've got. We still don't have. What are the different images they're showing? It's just filtered by different stuff. Yeah, this looks like this is filtered by PvE. So what is this filtered by? Total. This is filtered by PvE. But this one isn't up to date either. I think this is the same one we've been looking at, actually. Yeah, there's Luvat. Yeah, this isn't what we're looking for either. It said it was 1 month ago, but that said 2 months. Actually, you know what? Let me go to the subreddit and search. Ah, here we go. Uh-oh. The only thing with the new one is that we've got new character spoilers. I'm not sure how much we care about that. I will put this over on Discord. Okay, I'm gonna look at it. I just FYI potential spoilers for upcoming characters. Like, I have no idea who Lukamar is. Apparently they're the new best character for bossing. Look at that, a 10 in the boss category, above Camelot, above Lutfi, above Estra even. Estra has been dethroned apparently. And this character bumped off Vari. Now wait a second. Where's yes, I mean Samantha's really high. Maitha's really high. Lutfi really high. Tristan's still top 10, top 10. See, here I go again with Rawi. They have Rawi higher in PvP than PvE. Wow. Interesting. Oh, you know what? Wait, no. Yeah, see, I'm still confused about the rank 13 skill category. Because I was gonna say maybe this is the recommended level to take them to. But then you see like Marcial from the collab at 5, and you see Beryl at 5, and Tiden at 8. So I still don't know what that means. I don't know if the ones are like the best. Like, does Homa just have the best rank 13 special? Maybe. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, what do you think you need more of, Sarah? Do you need more AoE or do you need more single target damage? Because I feel like, honestly, I feel like I'm in a pretty good place with both. I mean, Estra alone makes my single target like really good, right? But then I've also got both of the Safis. I've got oh my gosh, look. I wonder if it's because of her SP skill. Look at how high Inanna is for bossing still. Literally, they consider base Inanna to being stronger than Luvata overall. That's interesting. I mean, I think for look at for PvE mobbing though. That's probably mostly from debuffing, but I think once he gets to be higher starred for like the range and the quantity of enemies he's tagging with his trait, and also when his trait starts actually putting out life loss onto enemies too, I think we're gonna see his damage actually jump up pretty significantly. Like, I think eventually Lutfi is actually gonna be doing decent damage, or at least I'm hoping so. Now, if you didn't have a chance to watch my video about Path of Courage 1 from over the weekend, it was like, I think it was like a 9-minute video or something. I used base Inanna for that, and using her SP skill, which has its damage multiplier increased for hitting single targets, she actually outdamaged Gloria in that fight, which I thought was interesting. And this is a base Inanna who has like 3,100 magic attack only too. Like I have not done anything for her in like months, and stuff, and she still did okay damage. She actually did okay single target damage, and so like Inanna might actually just be a decent single target damage dealer, as crazy as that sounds. And then like you said, adding in the act again stuff on top of her SP version, then you've just got a lot of extra actions going on too, which is different but also similar to what the Sophies do with their SP basics, with pulling in more attacks with assists and stuff too. And then all of a sudden, if you use like all 4 of them, then you've got a lot of acting again and a lot of assisting. And then like the numbers just add up crazy for single target. I could definitely see in the future using like both Inannas, both Sophies, and Estra, and I don't know, is Luvada any good for single target? No, not even at all. Not even at all. I mean, probably Lutfi for the 6th one. But yeah, I mean that's a pretty nice boss team right there, honestly. And so like it sounds like maybe I need to like get back to investing in Inanna. Right, because if we go back and we look at it. Oh. Well, we don't need to see the same thing 2 times, right? If we come back in and look at it, where is she? The heck are you, woman? It's cheap, and the number is big. Remember how last week I was talking about how so many of the best AoE characters now are doing around or over 150% damage with their AoEs. This is 150% single target. That's not bad, right? Like that's not actually that bad. If I can get this number up to like 36 or 3700, like her single target damage is actually going to be really good with this. And then the fact that she has a little bit of survivability for herself baked in. I mean, that's kind of weird, but okay. And then her AoE with the skill isn't even that bad either at 100%, and it's cheap too. So yeah, I'm kind of, I don't know. Or you could run. Doesn't she have like a passive heal too or something? I don't know. Maybe my memory is wrong. Nah. Yeah, you probably just want to keep this on there if you got to heal anybody too. So she can bring you healing, more turn economy for your team, and now she can bring some damage too. I mean, she actually feels like she's come back a little bit with this. Honestly, like this is like actually legit kind of a decent skill. It's kind of decent. I think we'll maybe be using her more in the future. I've got to definitely, I don't know. I mean, the possibility of this double procking is really nice, but if we're actually going to be using her for damage, I mean, probably want to just put a Starry Sky on her, right? I mean, because it's like Newborn Blade is just good in general. And we probably, I mean, there's actually, wait. Ooh, hold on. It's considered AoE, yeah? We might actually want to put a broom on there, right? Oh, nice. So my first broom is getting there. It's almost a 5. This is gonna be more so for the damage than it is for the life loss, right? I mean, like, the life loss will be good for non-boss fighting. But the AoE will still be good for the boss fight. I don't know. I don't know why I stopped this. I should upgrade it regardless of whether or not she's gonna use it. Yeah, I mean this wouldn't benefit her as much, right, in terms of bosses. It's probably, I mean, that does seem kind of nice, doesn't it? It's probably between these two. It's definitely not going to be this one anymore, though. That's for darn sure. I don't think we'll 60 this yet. One, we don't have the money, but also we're getting kind of low on those. Okay, I went way over. I've got to get out of here. I got lost in the menu sauce here, working on Luvada. But yeah, I mean, between Luvada, Anana maybe being back on the menu, and Speed Leader Xavier kind of becoming on the menu, we've got some new toys to play with for the rest of the week. But I think that's gonna do it for today. If you're watching on YouTube, hopefully, sorry we didn't do that much of the story. Tomorrow we'll be back, we'll do more story, and we'll hopefully be able to play with our new toys a little bit more. But yeah, that's gonna do it for today. Like, subscribe, leave a comment, please, and we'll hopefully see you in the next video. For everybody else watching live, thanks for hanging out with the company. Hopefully you enjoyed the COTC and the... Oh, dude, I forgot to change. No, I didn't. Why does it show Sword of Convallaria category on the stream, but on OBS it still says COTC? I don't know. Whatever. Okay, I'm out of here. Be back on Tuesday. Hopefully see you guys then. Take care. Peace.